Our next guest, a very funny comedian you know from SNL, which airs this Saturday on NBC and Peacock, with host Jack Black and musical guests Elton John and Brandi Carlile. Please welcome to the show for the first time, Michael Longfellow, everybody.
Thank you.
This is your first late night appearance.
Yeah, well, yeah, I've done the stand-up on, but I've never.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, this is a big deal. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. I'm so happy it's on the great Seth Meyers program.
That's
and thank you for letting me bring my dog backstage. I was a little nervous because I'd never done the. I think could we meet him?
Yeah, if you want to bring him out.
Can we meet him? Yeah. Can we bring him out?
Yeah, we can bring him out. All right, so.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Stay.
So those.
My dog died.
Your dog died.
Yeah.
But you still take.
I just take him with me. If you fly, they do have to take a little bit of them out. So good to know if you're bringing ashes on a flight.
Really?
Yeah.
They just take a little bit out. Is that just because they?
They put it in a tube and shake it. So I don't know what they're doing.
Oh, that's
Probably
great.
testing for.
That must be nice. And when they're shaking the tube, it must remind you how it wagged its tail.
Yeah. Well, I bet that's his foot. It's okay. That was time. He had to go to the vet a lot at the end, and the vet. They either kill the animal or they do open heart surgery. Everything in the middle, they just tell you to do.
Oh yeah.
So for like 30 nights, he was like, you have to express your dog's anal glands for 30 to 40 nights. Why the choice, 30? Why the decision?
Yeah, who's taking 40?
Yeah.
Who's yelling out 40?
And he was like, just put your finger into his, and make sure it reacts. Make sure it pinches. And I did that for a month, and then he died. So I molested my dog for a month for no reason.
Yeah. So it's really hard to imagine, yeah.
Those are his last memories. He probably killed himself. It's so good to be here.
It's great to have you. It's great to have all three of us.
Yeah.
You've done some wonderful stuff on Update. This is your third season of the show.
Thank you.
Some impressions.
Yeah.
Is there anything? I feel like I love asking sort of newer SNL cast members. Is there something you're trying to get out there?
Yeah, I have an impression that I would like to do. They say I don't do impressions.
Yeah. How dare they?
Watch this. How dare they? They, whoever you are. J.G. Wentworth. Do you guys remember him? I have an annuity and I. Amazing. What a campaign. This is a financial wizard J.G. Wentworth robbing somebody.
Oh, okay. This is the impression.
Yes.
Okay.
J.G. Wentworth committing armed robbery. Okay. It's your money and I need it now.
It's weird.
They say I don't do impressions.
It's weird. It's weird they haven't found that. Because the entirety of the time I was in the show, Lauren was always like, we don't have a Wentworth.
I know. And
this was a fantastic scene that you wrote.
yeah.
It was
Water
about
slide,
somebody
baby.
dying at the top of the water slide. Aired with Nate Bargatze, not the first time you tried it. And I love when you see a sketch that works really well and you say, oh my God, I'm sure that's the first time they tried it, and turns out not the case at all.
No, the first time we tried it, it was one of the worst things that ever happened to me. It was like that waking up at school naked nightmare. I tried to remember, it was my second episode, and I tried to remember the cards, which you're not supposed to do.
Oh yeah, you gotta go off the cards.
They change it. I wrote myself as a very small part, because I was like, I'm not good at this yet. Let's use Kenan Thompson.
Yeah.
He's great.
Very smart.
But they were like, you gotta do it. And I said, I'm gonna blow it. And I said a card that no longer existed, and for 40 seconds there was dead air. James Austin Johnson even leaned over and pat me on the shoulder and said, it's going great, bud.
It's never, as an audience member, you never want to see sort of the lead in the sketch get comforted.
No. Or 40 seconds of silence. But, and then we had a dummy in the first one. In the second one, we used Jake Nordwin, a writer, as our corpse. Wonderful corpse.
Yeah.
But the dummy was too heavy, so it was with Meg the Stallion. It was not her fault, but she was supposed to push the dummy down, and it wouldn't move, so she stomped on the dummy like 20 times, and it looked like a murder.
SNL 50th, it's been talked about a lot, but you were in a fantastic rendition of Scared Straight. So this is a Colin Jost sketch that I love very much. And, you know...
That was surreal.
You, Marcelo, and Mikey. And, you know, I look at this, and, you know, for me, obviously, like, Will and, you know, Eddie, you know, Pantheon guys, but, you know, you're younger than me, so you probably grew up with Sudeikis and Keenan as well. But what a cool thing, these four guys, and just being able to watch them up close during that sketch, it just must have been such a dream.
As soon as my lines ended, I was not there.
Yeah.
I was watching from above, thinking of the filthy Phoenix open mics and how I am now in a sketch with Eddie Murphy.
People always say, was it your dream to be on SNL? Was it your dream to be on SNL?
They do, yeah. Everyone, when you get it, it's like they always, yeah, it's a dream. It's a daydream come true. I never dreamed about it at night.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. You're making the distinction between a daydream and a dream.
Yeah, my dreams at night were weirdly mostly my friend's friend giving my uncle a haircut.
Yeah.
And I would be standing really far away in the backyard, but I seemed close. And I'd just be kind of like, just doing this. But it wasn't weird or like,
you know, it doesn't sound weird.
Sexual or weird. It was if I didn't do this, the hair won't cut. Those were the rules. Those were the dream rules.
So that's the case where the worst thing would be if that dream came true.
I hope that dream never comes true. But the
hey,
SNL one.
I'm really happy you're here. You're doing a fantastic job on the show. Thank you so much. You guys, this is
Thank you.
Michael Longfellow. Saturday Night Live airs this Saturday on NBC and Peacock, and host Jack Black and musical guests Elton John and Brandi Carlile will be right back.